here is an excellent example of what happens to this metal when it bends. You can sound like, yeah, you can catch the light. I mean, it's just not like a normal dent. It just puts a wave in the body. And there's that hood with a wave like that. This hood is awesome now, though. Ready to throw some primer on. A little bit of a high spot there that I'll have to correct. The primer, the blocking primer, or the polyester stuff. But I do have to say, this is the part that always surprises me a little. But nobody ever asked me, are you sure you know what you're doing? I mean, you would think they would ask that before they would let you just tear their car into this many pieces. This, by the way, took like half a day to get all the interior headliner parts out of it. And then the doors come off vis-a-vis these two bolts and nothing else. The electrical connector and these two bolts. So it's kind of dumb to paint it on the car, especially trying to fill that body with that. Disconnect the electrical, pull those two bolts, lay it down, and then I can paint the door jambs and around the doors red, inside of the doors. So it was painted at angle body paint. And again, I mean, it's real simple. And you yank these out, tape it off, and shoot this all in red. All the door jambs, the inside of the door, and the outside of the door, I'll shoot in the paint booth, land down flat, which prevents a hell of a lot of orange peel and any paint runs. So, and then the hatch is the same way. I just took that off the plastic, half a day to get all this stuff off. And then there's only two bolts that holds the hatch on. Just pull these little clips and these rods pop right off there. Two bolts, one there, one there. You gun them out, and the whole thing just lifts off. Again, you got to disconnect the electrical connector. But that's how simple it is. So, and then all this has to be painted in red too, and around the inside of here. So to do that on the car, and then tape it all off again to paint the exterior, try and paint all of this at once. It's foolish to be kind. I shoot the door jambs and the rockers all at the same time. I'll just run rocker sets across these anyway. The other one's a little more beat up. I gotta work on it a little. But that's it. The hood's off. It's just sitting there. I did 4 bolts. So I can just lift it off, flip it over, scuff the inside to get it ready to prime and paint some red and clear on it. So that's the only way you're going to end up with a car that looks like it's supposed to be red, and not a black car that somebody painted red. So there it is. Do I remember how to put it back together? Not really, you know, but I'll do my best. Probably gonna be some parts left out, maybe some electrical stuff that don't work, and you know, things like that. Door may rattle off there, the mirror may fall off somewhere, but yeah, I'll do the best I can. It'll be red anyway.